you notice that Dwight changed his brooch when meeting Margaret? No one realized that he had already figured out Margaret was the mole, right? Pay attention, starting from episode 6. He stopped wearing the brooch Margaret gave him and switched to a national flag brooch instead. However, when he appeared in front of Margaret, he switched back to the brooch she had given him. He even deliberately mentioned that Margaret was a natural-born spy.
You know, you're pretty good at this. I think you'd be natural as a spy.
Which seemed to imply that he already knew she was a spy. But to avoid alerting her, Dwight chose to continue. Pretending he was unaware Margaret still believed her espionage efforts were flawless, unaware that Dwight had actually been suspicious of her motives. Since the very first episode when she gave him the brooch, he stared meaningfully at the brooch for a long time back then, and after he started wearing it, his movements were consistently anticipated by his opponents. Dwight is no fool. Of course he knew he was being monitored. The only way for real-time surveillance to work was if the tracking device was on him, and the only suspicious item was the brooch he had just received. So he must have realized Margaret was the mole, which is why he declined her invitation after the banquet was ruined and excluded her from the subsequent internal meetings. Dwight really has bad luck with women. First, that FBI agent, he gave her $1 million, yet she still betrayed him. Now Margaret has become another rat planted right beside him.